Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and welcome back to Wisdom Wednesday! Remember, it is still Christmas, it's not over, it's more than one day, it's at least until the Epiphany, but really all the way through till the baptism of our Lord. One of my favorite quotes about Christmas, and it's not even totally like, whoa, Christmas, but it's about Christmas. I posted it on my Christmas Instagram this year and last year, and I think maybe even the year before that. Keep reusing it because I love it so much. It's Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI said it, and he says, "He does not want to overwhelm us with his strength. He takes away our fear of his greatness. He asks for our love, so he makes himself a child." What a beautiful quote to sum up what this Christmas season is all about. God could have come as anything. He could have come great flying down from the skies with fire and like explosions and fireworks. He's God. He could have done anything. But as we see in the Old Testament, a lot of people are kind of afraid of that all-powerful God. It's kind of puts a fear in people. So rather than continuing with that kind of fearful, all-powerful God image, he comes and he says, I don't want to frighten people with my greatness. I'm not about showing people how great and big I am. I'd rather come and show them that all I ask for is their love. I don't need anything huge from them. I need their love. So I'm going to come as one of the most lovable things, a little baby nugget, and he comes as a child, asking us just for our love and for nothing more.
So on January 1st, we were staying with our really good friends in Pennsylvania. We were intending on going to like a 5:30 Mass for New Year's Day, so it was a Sunday, it was the feast of Our Lady. So we went to a church that we thought would have the Mass, and they didn't. They canceled it. Even though it's a Sunday, they canceled it and treated it almost like a holy day schedule. And we then proceeded to search for tons of parishes in the area, and they all had it canceled until we found this one parish with a Spanish Mass, a Spanish evening Mass. So we booked it over to Trenton, New Jersey, and went to this parish, this Divine Mercy parish, to this Mass. And as soon as we walked in the door, we're like, oh my gosh, we see why God wanted us to come here. That's why everything else didn't work out. That's why all the other Masses were canceled and everything. We were meant to be here, even though we are not muy bueno in our Espanol. But it was the church was so magnificent, and it so plays on this quote that Elizabeth just talked about, that, you know, God comes as something so simple, so humble, whereas then we're in this church, this Divine Mercy parish, that is so grand and gorgeous. I mean, we're showing you clips of it throughout this video. It's just so magnificent. Every little square inch of it is covered in this beautiful detail. And I really feel like that's our way of, I don't know about giving back to God, but recognizing God's greatness and saying, you know, this is how important we feel that you really are. This is how important that we put you in our lives. Yet, we still see of how God came to us right on the side of the church. We see the Nativity with little baby Jesus in the hay where the animals eat from. Just such a difference there, seeing this grand church and then little humble baby Jesus, or humble Jesus in the host, a little transparent piece of bread. Jesus came as that for us so that we could be saved. So it was just such an incredible experience for us. We really loved it.
So the way that we worship Jesus on earth today is most often through the Mass and through the Eucharist, because that's how he's present to us now. we see Jesus in this little piece of bread in a monstrance. They try to dress him up and make him look fancy in the gold monstrance to show that he's important. It's not just bread, it's Jesus. But it's still such a simple symbol, this bread that's really behind it is the true Jesus living in front of us. And sometimes we forget that maybe that's really God there in front of us. We saw this incredible painting across the whole ceiling of that church that we were at in New Jersey. And the ceiling really depicts what is behind that simple piece of bread, that it's really truly Jesus. On the bottom it shows a monstrance with all people adoring Jesus in the Eucharist. And then it goes on, goes up into the heavens and shows us all the different levels of people, of angels, of Mary adoring Jesus, all the way up to God himself sitting on his throne. And how incredible to realize that when we have simple, humble baby Jesus, when we have the humble Eucharist that we adore, that's what's really behind it all. All the choirs of angels, all the forces of heaven are there in the room with us every time we adore him.
So don't forget, keep celebrating the birth of Jesus. Keep up your decorations, keep that joy in your heart until the baptism of the Lord, which is always the Sunday after the Epiphany. We have so many great things planned for this new year, for 2017. We're really excited to share everything with you and to just get you, to get us, to get all of us closer to our God and in a stronger and more intimate relationship with him and with our mama over here. So definitely, please stay tuned to our channel, share this with your friends, because we really want to just get the word out. Give us a thumbs up too. That helps to get the message around, and give us a comment below. Let us know what you'd like to see this year and maybe what you thought of this video. All right. God bless. Happy New Year!